EPA and WA meteorologist Bobby Martin here with your outlook for October 29th, 2020. Going back into history, at least recent history, we've had a very busy day on October 29th. I don't know what it is about this day, but there seems to be some kind of action in one form or another. Not always snow, but there's always something going on, it seems. And that is the case again this year with this system moving in. It was a former hurricane. It's a Category 2 hurricane making landfall last night near the New Orleans area, just southwest of New Orleans, and that moved quickly, very rapidly to the northeast. So by the time we get to this morning, it's sitting here over the eastern portions of the Tennessee Valley. We have heavy rain streaming ahead of it. Now, there's a couple different features going on here. We have the main low that is the remnants of what was once a Category 2 Hurricane Zeta that is now over the eastern Tennessee Valley. We also have an upper-level low sitting right back here. And on the eastern periphery of that is a surface low that's forming. This surface low is going to bring us some more interesting weather after Zeta goes through, which is primarily just during the day today. Okay, so it's not going to be an all-day thing at least with Zeta. This is going to have all the heavy rain with it. So the majority of your rainfall today is going to be generally during the daylight hours here on Thursday. Move this forward, and you can see that heavy rain moving right across Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, and that goes all the way until we get to early evening, and we start to taper off the showers at that point. And in the meantime, here's that secondary low chasing the primary, and this is going to be aided by that upper-level low injecting into it, kind of building this one up here as it moves east. We're going to take a very similar track right over the Delmarva. Both these are kind of going like this, okay, right in that general path. So we're going to get the rain, heavy rain from Zeta, and then this particular system is going to keep the showers in the forecast, and at the same time, cold air is going to be drawn into this system here, and that's going to change some rain over to snow here on the back end. And we have our weather alerts page updated. We had last night with the latest information as far as snow and rain. So if you did not see that, take a look at the weather alerts page, and that will have all our latest information and snow maps, rain maps, all that stuff for this particular system. Here's the NAM high-res future simulated radar. I'm using a precipitation type radar here, so that's going to change based on what kind of weather we're receiving at that time. So if it's green, it's rain. Yellows are rain too, which is heavier rain. If it starts turning blue, it means we got some snow mixing in. So starting us off at 7 a.m. this morning, you already got heavy rain down here by the Mason-Dixon line going into southern Jersey and Delaware. This is going to creep northward through the course of the morning. This is actually looking at 10 a.m. You can see heavy rain going from Harrisburg over to Lehigh Valley in central Jersey. And then you have this just training effect here of just heavy rain going through much of the day. This is now mid-afternoon at 3 p.m. And then once we get toward evening here at 6, it starts to taper off the shower. So we're going to have some heavy rain again. Just during the daylight hours here, I think is the heaviest time frame that we're dealing with this. And then we start to taper to showers this evening and overnight. And then we got some snow starting to form here once we get past midnight in the far northern part of Pennsylvania. Just some light stuff, though. But you see what it's doing here? It's coming southward, pretty far south, in fact. By the time we get to 7 o'clock in the morning here on Friday, this is what it looks like. Simulated radar. You got some snow falling across interior parts of northeast PA, north central Pennsylvania, some rain-snow mix in the lower elevations here, and some starting to get into northwestern New Jersey. I would not be surprised all the way down to almost I-78. I wouldn't be surprised to see snowflakes mixing in. It's not going to change over there, I don't think, but I would not be surprised at all to see some snowflakes getting all the way down to the I-78 corridor in both Pennsylvania and New Jersey. But the sticking is going to be primarily up in the areas of elevation in northeast PA. You know, it's the snow falling. This is showing snow falling here. Snow falling and snow sticking are two different things. So the model knows that, hey, snow is going to be falling here, but it doesn't necessarily know how much is going to be sticking. So we're going to just go with what we have in our map projections on the weather alerts page and maintain that. I think it's a very minor. Highest elevations we'll see 1 to 2. And that's generally about 1,500 feet, 1 to 2 inches. If you get between 1,000 and 1,500 feet, it's coating to an inch. And then below that, you're probably just seeing either, maybe an isolated dusting somewhere. But you're probably looking at generally white rain or rain mixing with snow, and that's it. Okay, so that's what we deal with today, or excuse me, Friday morning. And this is going to end very early. This is 15. This is 10. This is 11 o'clock in the morning. So by the time we get to noon, it's already done in Pennsylvania. Early afternoon is done in far eastern New Jersey, and then the sun comes out later Friday. So this is out of here. Both of them. Both of these systems are out of here. So this is the first one. There's the second one. And that's going to be out of here completely. Now, the stuff overnight, again, the heaviest rain comes today with that during the daylight hours with the remnants of Zeta. And then the showery weather is going to persist overnight into Friday morning. And then it pulls away, and some areas will end as snow. So just showery, though, overnight otherwise in early Friday morning. This pulls away, and then we get back to partly cloudy skies here by later in the day here on Friday, and then clear skies overnight. Very cold. Temperatures in the 20s and a hard freeze over much of the area here overnight Friday night as this trough really settles in. And then we get to Saturday where mostly sunny. Temperatures not getting out of the 40s in most locations. Actually, almost all of our locations here on Saturday won't get out of the 40s. Okay. Now, Sunday we're going to warm up a little bit because we have this system moving through the Great Lakes. Is moving southeast, and it's going to have a cold front with it and bring us a few showers either very late in the day on Sunday or Sunday evening. Just a few showers, that's it. And this is on the lead of the next trough, very deep trough that's going to come in here for Monday. So this is going to come through on Sunday evening, and we're going to have temperatures ahead of it, generally the middle 50s, mid-upper 50s, and further southeast. And then once we get behind it, it's going to be even colder, probably even colder that we're dealing with both today and Saturday. So temperatures in the lower 40s for highs here. So very chilly temperatures coming in here on Monday. And we're also dealing with partly cloudy skies, maybe some lake effect snow showers, and very breezy conditions on Monday also. So we're going to have wind gusts that are in the 15 to 25 mile per hour range pretty consistently throughout the day as this cold air advection works in. And so because it's coming across the lakes here, we might have some lake effect snow to deal with for parts of the region. Or snow, even if it's just flurries, snow flurries. We might see some areas might see their first snowflakes here that didn't see it with this system coming, exiting tomorrow morning. Once we get to Tuesday, temperatures are going to very slightly moderate as this trough begins to lift out very slightly, only by a couple degrees. And then once we get to Wednesday, I think we really turn on the jets here with temperatures getting back to mostly sunny skies and temperatures back in the 50s. So again, look at the reference the weather alerts page for the rain and snow maps that we have in our associated discussion. That'll be for everything for today with the rain, and then the changeovers in the northern areas and how much snow we expect for those particular areas once the upper level low kicks in and that secondary low moves by on Friday morning. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for October 29, 2020. Have a great Thursday.